Good morning everyone. Today is Thursday, July 3rd, 2025, and we're tracking widespread heat, scattered thunderstorms, and wildfire concerns as weather conditions shift across the United States just ahead of the holiday weekend. Stay with us through the full forecast to know what to expect in your area, and don't forget to subscribe for daily weather updates tailored to where you live. Across the West Coast and Pacific Northwest, a cool marine layer continues to dominate the coastlines, bringing morning fog and low clouds from Northern California to Western Oregon. San Francisco and coastal towns like Eureka will see skies gradually clearing into the afternoon with temperatures topping out in the upper 60s and low 70s. Inland areas, especially through the Sacramento Valley and into southern Oregon, will warm into the 80s under partly sunny skies. However, interior Northern California remains dry and hot with elevated fire weather concerns. A red flag warning continues in this region due to low humidity, gusty winds, and the potential for dry lightning from isolated storms, especially near the Shasta Trinity area and Modoc Plateau. In the southwest and Four Corners region, high pressure remains anchored over Arizona and New Mexico, driving afternoon temperatures into dangerous territory. Phoenix, Tucson, and Yuma are all expected to exceed 110 degrees today, with heat warnings active across the region. Monsoon moisture is very limited, but a few isolated thunderstorms could develop in the higher elevations of eastern Arizona and western New Mexico by evening, producing lightning and brief wind gusts. Las Vegas also remains under intense heat, with triple-digit highs stretching into southern Utah and southeastern California. Moving into the Rockies and northern plains, a weak front moving through the Dakotas is triggering widely scattered afternoon and evening thunderstorms. While these storms aren't expected to be severe, brief downpours could drop 1 to 2 inches of rain quickly, leading to ponding on roads and reduced visibility. Temperatures in eastern Montana and western South Dakota will stay in the mid-80s, while parts of Nebraska and northeastern Wyoming will be warmer, reaching into the 90s. Farther south and east, the Central Plains and Midwest are set for a more active day. Storms will flare along a sagging cold front stretching from eastern Kansas through Iowa and into southern Minnesota and Wisconsin. Some of these storms may become strong this afternoon and evening, especially from Des Moines to Minneapolis, bringing small hail and gusty winds. Ahead of the front, places like St. Louis and Kansas City will be hot and humid, with temperatures in the mid-90s and the possibility of hazy skies due to wildfire smoke and humidity. Behind the boundary, cooler and slightly less humid air is beginning to filter into the upper Midwest, with highs closer to the low 80s in Minnesota and the Dakotas. In the South and Gulf Coast, high pressure is suppressing widespread rainfall but not the heat. From Houston to New Orleans and Mobile, expect hot and humid conditions today with temperatures in the low to mid-90s and only isolated afternoon showers. Heat index values could surpass 100 degrees in some areas. Saharan dust continues to drift over the Gulf Coast region, leading to milky skies and potentially elevated air quality concerns, especially for sensitive individuals. The Southeast, including Florida and the Carolinas, will continue to see a summertime pattern of sun followed by scattered afternoon and evening thunderstorms. The greatest storm coverage today will be across northern Florida, Georgia, and coastal South Carolina, where slow-moving cells may cause brief localized flooding and frequent lightning. Otherwise, cities like Atlanta, Jacksonville, and Charleston will see highs in the lower 90s with increasing humidity by evening. Meanwhile, the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast are beginning the day with mostly clear skies and warm temperatures. Philadelphia, New York City, and Boston will climb into the upper 80s and low 90s under partly to mostly sunny skies. A weak coastal trough may bring a few isolated late-day showers near Cape Cod and coastal Maine, but most areas remain dry. Light winds and stable air will allow for pleasant, albeit warm, conditions heading into the evening. And that's your complete weather outlook for Thursday, July 3rd, 2025. From excessive heat across the southwest to scattered storms building through the plains and southeast, it's another dynamic day across the country. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your city's weather. Stay alert, stay safe, and we'll see you again tomorrow with the latest 4th of July weather update.